welcome to my channel No Physics with me. Hope all are doing good. Yes, so we're into the topic of time, speed and distance, and we are already done with 5 sessions where we cover different types of questions related to this topic. And in this session we'll cover questions based on the concept of stoppage. So those who have missed any of the previous videos, I'll provide you the link in the description box so that you can click on it and watch it. Okay. We are also covering videos in Tamil for quants as well as reasoning. So those who are in need of videos in Tamil, please do check out the playlist. There you can find it. Okay. So we'll now get into the topic and understand the concept through the questions one by one. Okay. Yes. Let's start with the first question. Excluding stoppages, the speed of a bus is 54 km per hour and including stoppages it is 45 km per hour. For how many minutes does the bus stop per hour? So listen to the question carefully. We will solve using traditional method as well as using shortcut. Okay. So first understand the question. There are two important terms they are saying, excluding stoppages and including stoppages. So excluding stoppages it is travelling 54 km per hour, which means the speed is 54 km per hour, and now including stoppages it is 45 km per hour. Clear? Which means in 1 hour it is travelling 54 kilometers. Whereas here in 1 hour it is travelling 45 kilometers. Correct? And our question is, we will have to find the time, how much time it takes to stop the bus. Okay? So first we will find the difference between these two. Clear? So the difference in distance is 9 km. Okay? So this 9 km there is a lag because of the stoppage. Correct? So now we will have to find the time taken. Time is equal to distance by speed. So distance is 9 km and its usual speed is 54 km. Correct? So that only we will have to take. So don't get confused which speed to take. Usually it moves in 54 km only. So that we will take. Okay? So 9 6 are 54. 1 by 6 hours. But our question is, we will have to convert it into minutes. They are asking us in minutes only. So in order to convert hour to minutes, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. Correct? So 1 by 6 into 60 minutes. 6 tens are 60. Which is equal to 10 minutes. So 10 minutes is the stoppage timing. Okay? Clear? So this is the traditional method that we will follow to solve this question. At the same time, now I will tell you a shortcut how to easily solve this question within 1 minute. Okay? So just listen. SE minus SI divided by SE into 60. So I will explain it how. We will have to find the difference in the speed, okay, excluding stoppage and including stoppage. So difference is same 9 km divided by its first speed, excluding stoppage speed, which is 54 into 60. In order to convert it into minutes, okay. So you will get the same answer. 10 minutes. Clear? So the formula is like this. Don't look this as a formula. Just understand the difference between the two stoppages, that is excluding minus including speed, okay, divided by excluding speed into 60. Clear? Now we will go with the second type of question, okay. An express train travelled at an average speed of 100 km per hour, okay, stopping for 3 minutes for every 75 km. How long did it take to reach its destination 600 km from its starting point? So these are all the data given. Now we will understand the question. See, it is travelling, our train is travelling at a speed of 100 km per hour and total distance is 600 km. That means they have given that to reach its destination it takes 600 km, which means the total distance is 600 km. And now they have given an extra hint that it stops every 75 kilometers. For every 75 kilometers there is a stop. Okay. So that stop takes 3 minutes. You can usually think of a train while you are travelling. Okay. In every station it stops for 3 minutes, right? So that is what here it is given. Now our question is, what is the total time taken for this complete journey? Clear? So first, always remember, we will find the actual time. Actual time it will have to it will take to cover the distance. Okay, time is equal to distance by speed. So here distance is 600 divided by speed is 100, correct, which is equal to 6 hours. So the total time taken to complete the journey is 6 hours without stoppage. Now there is a stop at every 75 kilometers, they are saying. So we will have to find in this total distance of 600 kilometers how many 75 kilometers are there. Then only we can find. See, first is 75, after which we have a 3-minute break. Then next is 75, 3 minutes break. Correct? Like this, we will find how many 75 kilometers are there in this 600 kilometers. So how will you find? 600 divided by 75. Correct? So 5 is 25. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. 5 threes are 15, 5 twos are 10. 5 fours are 20, 3 eights are 24. So totally you have 875 kilometers. Okay. So after every 75 kilometers there is a 3 minutes break. Now listen to this very carefully. You will not take this 8. Instead you will take the count as 7 only, because I will tell you, you have a whole number. Okay. So last 75, you think like this. Last 75 you will have completed 600 kilometers. After which, even if it takes break, we need not consider it in our timing, because 600 kilometers is our limit, after which we need not bother about whether it takes break or not. Okay. So before that, until this 75 only we will consider. Clear? So only 775 kilometers we will consider. That means it is taking 7 breaks. Clear with the concept? See, totally there are 875 kilometers in the 600, but after the last 75 kilometer, if it takes break or not, we won't consider, because it is completing 600 kilometers, which is our total distance. Clear? So that is why we will consider only up to 775 kilometers. That means there is a 7 stoppage timing. Okay. So one stoppage it takes 3 minutes, means 7 stoppage it will take how much? 7 into 3, which is equal to 21 minutes. Correct? So totally it takes 6 hours. And now stoppage timing is 21 minutes. So total time to complete the journey including stoppage is 6 hours 21 minutes. Clear? Yes. Next question. A person running at a speed of 8 km per hour takes rest for 10 minutes every 3 hours. How long did it take to cover a distance of 176 km? So this question is quite similar to the previous one, but with a slight difference. So first we will write down what all is given. So the speed is given as 8 km per hour and distance is 176 km, and it takes rest for 10 minutes for every 3 hours. So previously here they have given the distance as 75 km, right? So for every 75 kilometers it is taking certain time rest. Okay. Here instead of the distance they are saying for every 3 hours it is taking a rest of 10 minutes. Clear? Now we will proceed as usual. So the first duty is to find the actual time. So actual time is equal to distance by speed. So distance is 176 divided by speed is 8. 8 2s are 16, 8 2s are 16. So actual time to reach the destination is 22 hours. Now what it is doing? It is having a stoppage timing. So we will have to include that too here. What is the hint given? For every 3 hours, 10 minutes rest. Okay. So first the total time is 22 hours. In this 22 hours, how many 3 hours are there? We will have to find. In previously what we did, since it was given as distance, using both the distance we calculated. Here using both the timing we will calculate. Okay. So divided by 3. 3 sevens are 21. Remaining 1 hour. So there are 7 3 hours. Clear? In this 22 hours there are 7 3 hours repetition. Okay. Which means see 3 hours, then 10 minutes rest, 3 hours, 10 minutes rest, 3 hours, 10 minutes rest, 6, 7, then 1 hour you are having. Okay. So totally we will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Totally 7 3 hours. If you add, you will get 21 hours, but it is 22 hours. After which you have 1 more hour remaining, but there won't be any rest because after every 3 hours only there is 10 minutes rest. Suppose if it is 8, you will have 1 more 3 hours, right? Then it will take 10 minutes rest, correct? But here we need only for 7 3 hours, okay? Because after which 1 hour only is remaining, which is not included in our calculation. So totally there are 7 3 hours, okay? So 7 times you have 3 hours. So how many minutes? 1 for 1 3 hours. It is taking 10 minutes rest, means for 7 3 hours it will take 7 into 10 70 minutes rest, correct? So this is the extra time due to stoppage. So the actual time is 22 hours plus 70 minutes, or else you can write it as 23 hours plus 10 minutes. How you can ask me? 70 minutes means 60 minutes plus 10 minutes. 60 minutes is nothing but 1 hour. So I am including that 1 hour here. So it is 23 hours plus 10 minutes. Clear with the question? Yes. The next question. A train can travel 50% faster than a car. Both start from the point A at the same time and reach point B 75 km away from A at the same time. On the way, however, the train lost about 12.5 minutes while stopping at the station. The speed of the car is. So understand the question carefully. See, they are moving from point A to B. We have two vehicles. One is train and car. Okay. So it is moving from A to B, covering 75 kilometers. So the total distance is 75 kilometers, and it is starting at same time and reaching the point B at same time, they are saying. Okay. But the hint given is train is traveling 50% faster than car, which means it is having or it is moving with high speed, correct? But still it reaches the point B at the same time, they are saying. So how is it possible? Only when there is a lag in time for train. That happens because of the stoppage, and the stoppage time they have given it as 12.5 minutes. Okay, so it is losing time of 12.5 minutes due to stoppage. That is why they both reach the point B at the same time. Clear? So 12.5 minutes. Now our question is find the speed of the car. Okay, first let us consider the speed of car to be x kilometer per hour. Because they haven't given the value, so let us assume it to be x kilometer. So speed of train would be 50% faster than car. Okay, so how can you write? X plus 50% of x, correct? X is car speed. So train speed is 50% greater than that of x, means you will write it as x plus 50% of x, correct? So x plus 50 by 100 into x. So when you take LCM, you get it as 100x plus 50x divided by 100, which is equal to 150x divided by 100. So on simplification, you get it as 3 by 2x. So speed of train is 3 by 2x. Speed of car is x kilometer per hour, and the total distance is this. This is nothing but the stoppage time. Okay, now our question is we will have to find the speed of car. Clear? So now I can use the timing to find the answer. Okay, so time, how will you find time? Time is equal to distance by speed. So this 12.5 minutes is nothing but the difference in timing between this train and car, correct? So I can write it as distance by speed. So distance is 75 divided by speed of car is x minus 75 divided by speed of train is 3 by 2x, which is equal to 12.5. Clear how I wrote this? See, the difference between these two, correct? The difference between these two is nothing but 12.5 minutes. That is why I equated timing. Okay, right hand side timing. So left hand side, how will you find time? Distance by speed. divided by distance by speed. Clear? Now 75 by x minus 75 into 2 by 3 into x is equal to 12.5. In order to remove decimal, I am multiplying it and dividing it by 10. Clear? So 75 divided by x minus 150 divided by 3x. So 3 5s are 50, which is equal to 125 divided by 10. Clear? So 75 minus 50 is 25 divided by x is equal to 125 divided by 10. Okay. Now we'll have to convert this minutes into hour. Okay. Usually we'll give the values in hours only. Since it is given in minutes, we'll have to convert it into hour. So 1 minute is equal to how many hours? 1 by 60 hours. So I am dividing it by 60. Clear? So into 60 into 60. Wherever you can cancel it. 5 times, 2 times. So x is equal to 120. Clear? So the speed of the car is 120 km per hour. Clear? They have given, what are all the details they have given? They have given the total distance and the speed they have given the hint as speed of train is 50% greater than that of car. So let us assume the car speed to be x. So speed of train is x plus 50% of x. I am taking LCM and get it as 3 by 2x. Okay. Now the hint given is stoppage timing is 12.5 minutes. So the difference between these two, train as well as car, timing is nothing but 12.5 minutes, correct? So I can utilize that and form the equation using time is equal to distance by speed. So distance by speed of car minus speed of train, which is equal to 12.5. So since to remove decimal, I have multiplied and divided by 10, and in order to convert minutes to hours, I have divided by 60. So finally you get it as 120 km per hour. Clear? Yes. This is our last and final question. So try to solve it by yourself. It is quite similar to the previous one. So those who did not understand the previous question, now listen to this carefully. Okay. So these are the types of questions that they are asking in our competitive exams. Kind of moderate level question. So once you understand the question, you can easily solve it. Okay. So let's start. In a flight of 600 km, an aircraft was slowed down due to bad weather. Its average speed for the trip was reduced by 200 km per hour and the time of the flight increased by 30 minutes. Find the duration of flight. So our question is to find the timing. Okay. So what are all the hint given? Distance is 600 km. Okay. And the speed for the trip was reduced by 200 km per hour. So let us consider the original speed to be x km per hour. Now reduce the speed is x minus 200 km per hour. Clear? So they haven't given our any original speed. So let us consider it to be x kilometer. Now it is reduced by 200 km per hour. So x minus 200 km per hour. And the time increased by 30 minutes. Okay, now we'll have to find the timing. So as usual, just like the previous sum, here we are using the timing concept and finding the answer. So time is equal to distance by speed. Okay. So always remember, distance is 600 divided by speed is x minus 200 minus the difference between these two is nothing but 30 minutes, correct? 600 divided by x is equal to 30 minutes. So in order to convert minutes to hours, divided by 60, so which is 1 by 2. Clear? Now you might get a doubt, why am I writing this as first and this as second? In previous question it was opposite, right? So always remember, see here what is happening, you are reducing the speed, which means your time is more here, the time taken is more here, whereas here the time taken is less. So biggest number first and smallest number next. That is why I have written this as first and this as second. Whereas in previous question also, if you want you can say the first term which I have taken is the time taken for it is longer when compared to the second term. Clear? So that is why I have chosen this x minus 200 as first and then this as second. Clear? So the difference between these two timing is nothing but 30 minutes. Now you can proceed. So when you take LCM, you get it as 600x minus 600 into x minus 200 is equal to 1 by 2 divided by, here LCM is x into x minus 200. Okay. So I'll rub here. So I'll you proceed. 600x minus 600x plus 600 into 200 is 6 2s are 12, 4 zeros. Correct? Divided by x into x is x square minus 200x is equal to 1 by 2. So you can cross multiply. So 12 2s are 24 followed by 4 zeros, which is equal to x square minus 200x. So taking everything to one side and forming the equation, you get it as x square minus 200x. Taking this to the side, you get it as minus 24 is equal to 0. So you have got a equation. How will you solve this equation? Factorization. Minus 24. So when you add, you will have to get 200x, and when you multiply these two numbers, you will have to get 24,000. 1 times 100,000, 10%. Sorry, 2,40,000. Clear? So when you multiply, you can try. Okay. So 1 and 24. If you add, you will have to get 200. You get no. 2 and 12. 12 2s are 24, right? But will you get? No. 3, 8. 3 and 8, if you add, you will get 2. No. 4, 6. 6 and 4, if you add or subtract, you will get 200. Yes. 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay. So the combination is 400 and 600. So you will have to get minus 200. So if you put here minus, you will get it as minus 600 plus 400 is minus 200. And when you multiply, you get it as 2,40,000. Clear? So now x plus 400, x minus 600 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 600. So what is this x? X is nothing but we have kept the speed as x kilometer per hour. Correct? Original speed. So original speed is equal to 600 kilometer per hour. But our question is, we will have to find the timing. We know time is equal to distance by speed. So the total distance here given is 600 kilometer divided by speed is 600. So 600 and 600 cancel, you get it as 1 hour. So the time for the flight is, duration of the flight is 1 hour. Clear with the concept? So yes. So I hope you are all clear with the questions discussed today. You might feel it is quite difficult, but actually it is not. Once you are clear with the concept and you know how to proceed and you are clear with the question, you can easily work out and find the answer. Okay. So this is all about stoppage. Okay. And now you will have a question displayed here. I want you to solve it by yourself and give your answers in the comment box. Okay. And try practicing more questions like this. Even these questions, once you watch the video, it is not at all enough. So try to solve it by yourself. Then only you will have a clear-cut idea on it. Okay. And do practice other questions too. So if you like the video, please click on the like button and share it with your friends. And do subscribe my channel. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you for all the support given. Keep supporting. So thank you.